talk about a size discrepancy in a little bit.
Now entering the ring, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 130 pounds, fighting out of undercard, and trained by Harrison Rydall and Andy Burr, Marina the Machine Rufo!
Oh, finally, dude.
So we got a little raging against the machine.
Rage against the machine. Kill a man.
So Marina Rufo, 5'3". Rachel Inman going to be announced next. She's 5'7". We'll talk about kind of some basic strategies you could possibly see.
Yeah, and talk about announcer bias, because this song slaps so much harder than any other tune tonight, and I'm so thrilled to be in Rufo's corner.
Yeah, I'll tell you, these boxers are
Inman,
hyped.
she's got her work cut out for her
here.
in terms of music, I'll tell you right now.
Please welcome, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 130 pounds, fighting out of Endgame Boxing and Fitness, trained by Jeffrey McBride and Steph DeCindio, Rachel Inman!
Look, man, this is probably like a far more popular song, but I just don't know what it is. Yeah. Much taller.
Substantially taller, and again, like, we're looking at 2-second clips on the heavy bag. Doesn't look nearly as polished. That might not matter. She's 26 years old, and if you're that young and that tall, those are some hard things to overcome. So we'll see if Marina can close the distance, kind of get ugly on the inside. We'll see if Inman can kind of use the ring to her advantage, stay long, 1s and 2s, just stick the jab.
This could be about where the corner work really comes into play, game planning, you know? Not to be like cliche, but it really could. I mean, there's a very obvious height discrepancy.
Some noise for the ladies!
You know, I'll tell you, with the listed height discrepancy, I don't know.
I'm not seeing that
to
at
me,
all.
That doesn't
That's
look like a
4
4-inch
inches?
difference.
Maybe we have a weird angle, but they don't look. No, not even close. Oh, this might be a lot closer than we expected in terms of height. Can we also talk about the gym name for a moment? 10 Hands Fight Sports.
It's one person and 4 friends.
Jesus,
my math is tough, guys. Listen,
my God,
not
dude.
everybody has 2 hands. It's the best I can do. Okay.
So
Rufo coming out
aggressive,
pretty aggressive.
Inman trying to keep the range. She is running into right hands, though.
Yeah.
Rufo is simply chaining together 1s and 2s. Now that, whoa. So much confusion.
Rufo
much confusion.
Rufo has no idea that you have to go to a neutral corner.
But in the
Inman
all right,
doesn't
a few
understand
things
what an
to
8 count is.
Hold on.
She
What
still is. Relax. You had an 8 count is where you count to 8. Inman.
No, it's not her fault. Listen, that was such an egregiously fast 8 count.
Yeah, that was an unnecessary 8
Inman had no
count.
idea what the hell was going on.
She clearly wasn't injured.
No, the referee didn't explain whatsoever what was going on. Listen, fighter safeties are at the forefront in the best interest, obviously.
But if someone's coming out aggressive, it doesn't mean the other person needs to have an 8 count.
That was
call.
a bad 8 count,
correct.
Everyone at home. That was unwarranted. Don't at me. Now she's coming on a little bit more strong, but and Inman is overwhelmed.
Inman's got to plant her feet and not step back. Plant your feet.
She absolutely has to
There's
dig
no
her
8
heels in.
count there.
But you know, now it might come down to What did that cost Rufo rather?
In the cardio?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think she's got a gas tank.
I think she does too, if we're being honest. Inman has to take advantage when they are at range, and then when she is being pursued, she needs to dig in her heels.
Yeah, you got to plant your feet.
Yeah.
Because if you have the capacity to box off your back foot and be long and jab off your back foot, that's one thing. But she's getting steamrolled. She's got to plant her feet, shell up a little bit, catch those punches and counter. You got to pick
The
something
one
up.
thing she's doing a little bit better though now is that now that Rufo is a little bit taxed, Inman's able to take angles and not back straight up. This fight could be a little bit more interesting as it plays on. Rufo is far less aggressive and front foot heavy than she was when the round started.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think a very obvious round for Rufo, an absolutely aggressively egregious, atrocious 8 count by the
terrible
referee.
8 count.
Terrible 8 count. Yeah, I think Inman's probably the fresher of the two fighters right now. We'll see. Again, the first 30 seconds, Rufo's going to get her lungs back. She's going to get her feet underneath her. She's probably going to come out guns blazing. We'll see if we see another early 8 count. We'll see if Inman's corner can make any adjustments. She's got to plant her feet. She can't be running backward the whole time.
Yeah, she definitely has to make a concerted effort to hold her ground. I do like the fact that she is, especially later on in the round, was not backing up a straight line. She was skirting those angles a little bit, and Rufo didn't have the inertia, you like that term? It's like a head of steam, so to speak,
gotcha, yeah.
to really cut off the ring. And when she prevented her from taking that just linear straight
10
line.
hands, and none of them are getting out of the ring.
10 hands.
That's a 10-second. Seconds out.
They gotta get out.
They got to call time. Corners, you got to get out of the ring.
Endgame boxing.
The official is telling both boxers to go to the neutral corners so she can start the bouts.
She's cautioning the corner.
I think they spilt water or ice. They got to clean it up.
They
not
did.
the pros. You can't just dump stuff on people's heads. All right, round 2 is official.
It looks like kind of what we expected. Rufo coming forward, but I'm wondering if Inman's corner is like
definitely giving a better account of herself already. She's got to plant her feet.
She's taking angles well. She appears to be well conditioned. She's using her range fairly well, but when she is pursued, she tends to kind of run away.
Yeah, and with Rufo now pumping the brakes and taking her foot off the gas, I'd like to see Inman press the action, test that gas tank.
Yeah.
If Rufo punched herself out, Inman can get herself back in this fight if she starts trading a little bit.
Yeah, because this round is
seeing now
clearly more competitive than the first.
Yep.
But Inman has to trust her conditioning and toughness a little bit more than she has by putting herself in harm's way. I did like Rufo digging 2 right hands to the body there.
I'd like to see Inman like double, triple that jab, come with the 2 over top. She's got to be busier. Again, her range is fine. She's not taking as much damage. But I mean, she lost that first round handily. She's got to come back in this fight.
But look, if you look again, right, Rufo clearly winning the exchanges. Oh, now she caught her. That was a better 8 count, certainly. Let's see if it's explained better. There we go. Yeah, that was a warranted 8 count, or at least more so. She is
nice 15-second 8 count coming up.
She is causing Rufo to chase quite a bit, and that is taxing.
I think Rufo's corner kind of let her know, like, hey, you might be able to close out the show right now.
And she is.
Yeah, I think they might wave it off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, warranted wave off. Kind of questionable. 10 hands jumping up early.
Yeah, it was a little quick, but not horrendously so. Rufo clearly was winning that bout, no doubt about it.
Yep.
Inman gave a good account of herself, not to be ashamed of. She did make some adjustments that I do agree with, some nice lateral movement. I think she would have been a little bit more successful had she, again, stayed in the pocket a little bit and just believed in herself a little bit more in terms of, conditioning, toughness, fitness, things of that level. Warm embrace over in the
red
Rufo corner. And hats off to Rufo. She's clearly very fit. Was extremely determined.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Yeah, I think Inman with a better game plan maybe could have dragged that out, but Rufo was pretty tenacious, pretty aggressive. I don't know if it would have changed
and
the
she
outcome.
came out to the rage banger, dude.
Good
Good scrap, man.
Our referee has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute and 50 seconds of the second round, declaring your winner out of the red corner, Marina the Machine Rufo.
Oh yeah, girls, who run this one?
This is Beyonce match.